We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Staples Center downtown. And with
thank you, Ken.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. Now Golden State's starting five. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. And for Los Angeles, they've got LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that have the most hard work because they're coming back ready to go.
Thompson outside. Shoots from the line. No good off the front iron.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Davis on the follow.
There's no secret. Davis can be a dominant figure on the offensive glass. I mean, and he turns those rebounds into points.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Reeves with the rebound.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stolen by Thompson. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors get it back. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Pass to James. Over Wiseman. No good off the back of the rim. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Here's Westbrook after James Wiseman's bucket. Back to LeBron, over Wiggins. That one a little long. Curry against Westbrook. Curry attacking. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. The teams, though, they can't let him have free throw.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
First free throw is good.
It's a good sign when Curry's at the line. That means he's pushing the action, being aggressive, putting the referees in a tough position to make some tough calls.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Right side Davis. James looking around. Back to Davis. To the middle. And they double at LeBron. Davis, the pass to Reeves. Clock at 4. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Thompson comes with the double team. Fires the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
The Warriors lead it. Now the pass to Wiseman. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 5.
I tell you, how do you defend Curry on the catch and shoot? It's hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and the Lakers with another miss.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Both teams changing it up here. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in for Klay Thompson. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Howard. Moving it up. Anthony with it. Now defended by Wiggins.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. First in assists, 6th in rebounding, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. An absolute magician with the basketball.
Well, you know, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, and he just ages well like fine wine. He can go old school, back to the basket. He can stretch you out. He's clutch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Porter comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's Payton in for Curry. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Poole, and the Warriors miss again. Now, here's Monk. Guarded by Poole. Pass to Horton Tucker. No good, unable to end this run. Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. 1:44 left to play in the first. Wiseman with the bucket.
Like to show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Porter Jr., he's a solid player when he's on the floor, Kevin. The problem is staying on the floor. He's troubled by injuries.
Making a change here. Bradley's checked in.
Avery Bradley.
Lakers trail by 6. As you said, Chris, with Porter, he helps this team when he's available.
He's not going to get any easier as he gets older. I mean, he helps this team with his shooting as well as his length. You can just hope he can crack 60 games in any given season.
Now, here's Bradley. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony. Los Angeles with another miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
He gets it in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:04 left here in the first quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here is Poole. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Porter. 6 on the shot clock, and finished off by Porter.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Lakers trail by 10. Anthony gets to Monk. Back to Anthony, looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
I love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Offensive rebound. Wiseman no good.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead.
Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
Warriors Draymond.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Payton. Porter is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Poole in at the 1. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Anthony can't hit. Warriors leading by 9. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And a wide open look for Porter. Drills the 3-pointer. Porter's got 5. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position, which I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way that we passed and tried to make sure that we would point forwards. But I'll tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of all of them.
Golden State ball.
It's not like that.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And that one, good. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass.
No one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Curry against Westbrook. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. James, the pass to Reeves. Back to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. Over Porter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Westbrook against Thompson. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from James.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk community.
Outside Westbrook. That's up a 3. The offensive rebound. Back to James. 3-pointer. That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Wiseman's checked in for the Warriors. Here is Porter. He has 5. No good on the quick 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson up top, guarded by Curry. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Reeves the pass to James. 5 on the clock. And they double up Davis. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Outside Westbrook. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Warriors leading by 10. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Outside Curry. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
The confidence from that deep, come on, man, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
James outside from downtown, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Curry dishes to Thompson. Thompson is double. Curry with a wide open look. Another 3 for Golden State.
No surprise to see the game's best shooter sink a 3 like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role. And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
You know, Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. Funny guy, but he knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Dominguez come in for Otto Porter Jr. Gary Payton comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry.